Welcome back into the channel and welcome in for a quick little update video here for you guys today. WWE kicked us off this Monday with a huge announcement about massive PLEs going forward and kind of changing the way that I think PLEs, premium live events, pay-per-views, whatever you want to call them, are going to be booked going forward. The WWE announced today that them and the Indianapolis Sports Group, or whatever it's called, I should have the tweet on the screen, agreed on a 3 PLE deal for the city that will include the 2025 Royal Rumble, a future WrestleMania, and a future SummerSlam. And that SummerSlam is going to be post 2026 because they announced already it's going to be one of the 2-night SummerSlams. This is huge. And this, in my opinion, changes this wrestling business. You know, for a while growing up, it was, oh, what city's WWE gonna travel to? Where do they want WrestleMania? And since Nick Khan and Triple H and this administrative have really taken over, you guys have noticed a lot more out of the country premium live events. We've had Backlash overseas in France. We just had Clash at the Castle in Scotland. Money in the Bank is in Toronto, Canada. There's the 2 Saudi shows every year. You know, WWE went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, which is in the United States of America territory, but not a normal pay-per-view destination. Could we see a Mexico? We know you have Bash at Berlin. Could we see something in Italy? The UK, they got a show recently. So there is a ton to love there about WWE expanding. Foreign audiences getting the, you know, love that they deserve and getting pay-per-views. But that makes pay-per-views in the United States just that much more valuable. And instead of WWE going, here's our calendar, let's go here, it has turned into a bidding war for these PLEs. And you saw that with Cleveland landing SummerSlam this year. Vegas beat out Minneapolis for WrestleMania 41, which that deal, you know, it seems like something a little wonky went on there, but ultimately you can see the urgency that these cities have to bring in WWE shows. And it's because the product is so hot right now. It is similar, and I know this is going to sound crazy to some, to the hype around bringing in FIFA World Cup games, the Olympics. You know, I believe the World Cup for soccer, football, whatever you prefer to call it, is coming to America. And there was bidding wars for Philly, LA, yeah, Dallas. Can we have the game in Kansas City? And certain cities won these bidding wars. That's certainly what WB PLEs are turning into. And I don't know the details, the figures. This may be, I mean, this is hundreds of millions of dollars. Mania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble. That is the big 3, the holy trinity, as Pat McAfee called it in his promo, of WWE PLEs. In the city of Indianapolis, Midwestern, dop jet in the middle of the country, lands that. I think it's crazy. I think it's cool. It is exciting to see. As I mentioned, Indianapolis gets the 2025 Royal Rumble this year. Something I want to note. February 1st, it's announced. That's the Royal Rumble. The first Royal Rumble out of January. Dylan, what the hell? What's going on? Listen, let me key you guys in on something, because I know you see the Eagles flag. A lot of you know I have a football channel as well. The NFL, they shifted their schedule a little bit. They pushed back the start of the regular season, which in turn pushed back everything, which now means their Pro Bowl week is that weekend. Instead of normally the last weekend in January, it's that February 1st weekend. WWE's not competing with the AFC and NFC championship, and they're not competing with the freaking Super Bowl. They don't want to. And could you blame them? When you have the Pro Bowl weekend all to yourself, that's the weekend to do it. The Royal Rumble will consistently fall on Pro Bowl weekend. And it's smart. It's good business. Especially when you have a guy like Pat McAfee, who does stuff with the NFL, does stuff with you. It probably makes his schedule easier. But again, it's all about the little dinero that comes with it. Good business there. 2025 Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. You know, Pat McAfee will certainly be in it. Lucas Oil Stadium. a very beautiful stadium. That's where the NFL Draft Combine is every year. They've had the NCAA College Championship there. The Super Bowl has been there. They've had a ton of great events there. So Indianapolis, while it's Midwestern, middle of the country, not your big time city, they're no stranger to hosting events like this. They'll do a great job, and I'm excited. The WrestleMania not announced yet. I think we'll probably see the WrestleMania before somewhere between 42 and 44. That's my guess. You know, maybe 42. SummerSlam is going to be kind of far down the line because they said it's going to be a 2-night one, and that's not starting until 2026. And I believe that the location for that was already announced. It's slipping my mind right now, but I believe it was. So 2027, probably at the earliest, for when Indianapolis will see SummerSlam. But this is cool for the people of Indianapolis and around the area, because it's like, hey, start saving up for these events now. You know, as much as sometimes it's high rollers in WWE, a lot of, you know, the fans, myself included, middle class, lower middle class, to go to these big events, ticket prices are only getting higher because of how hot the product is. You gotta start saving up. So it's cool for the fans that they get this long window of, hey, WrestleMania is going to be here within the next 5 to 10 years. We should start saving up if we're hardcore fans and we want to go. So cool for them. I kind of wonder how much of an influence Pat McAfee had on this. Is Indianapolis just like that in the city game? Were they going to do this bit, or was Pat kind of in relation with Lucas Oil Stadium and with the Indianapolis sports area? You know, he hosts the Pat McAfee show there, played for the Colts. He's definitely in touch with the city. Was he kind of like, hey guys, let's go get WrestleMania? Yeah. SummerSlam? Yeah. Royal Rumble? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe it was just the city themselves. But that is the big WWE news today. Of course, tonight, Monday Night Raw in Indianapolis. What's going on with the Wyatt Six, Seth Rollins and Damian Priest. You guys want to hear a full recap of Raw and just wrestling this past week? I got a podcast coming out tomorrow with my guy Deli. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel. If you love the WWE news, reviews, show reviews, predictions, fantasy bookings, it's all here. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.